People forget who you are because it's been 18 years since you posted a video.
We're back, baby. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to We Should Cook That. We are finally back. Let's redo that one. Welcome back. This is We Should Cook That, the episode of Poutine. We are going to be making a beautiful dish. I'm not sure if every one of you has ever heard of it, but it's called Poutine, which is French for potatoes. I have no idea what it's actually French for. It's French though, and it's from primarily Canada. So basically, we're gonna chop up some potatoes, make a little gravy, and put some cheese curds on it. What else do you want in life? We're just gonna do maybe, I don't know, what do you think, 4 potatoes? You can use any potato you want, but if you're gonna do it right, just use a russet. Kinda want a semi-thick, thick potato, like this guy right here. What do you think? That's like a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch. I don't know. So give it a little thirds, and I'm gonna say half that. So you're left with little wedges. And the most important thing when you're making French fries, to get them that extra crispity, crunchity, whatever you want to call it, is to run them under some cold water. You can just let them sit in the water too. It doesn't really matter. All right, so now that we've got our potatoes in the water, blanching or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what to call it, we're gonna start on our gravy. Oh, here we go. I think it's hot enough. Let's touch it. Yeah, that's pretty warm. All right, now I've got my butter in this gigantic dish here. That's about 2 tablespoons. Get it nice and melty. We got 2 more tablespoons of AP, all-purpose flour. Go ahead and dump that guy in there. Give it a little whisk. Oh yeah, we should have waited, see? It's not buttery enough yet. It's alright, it'll melt down. Alright, this roux is looking a little bit more like a frittata right now than a roux. So, you know how we're gonna fix that? We're gonna go to the handy dandy fridge, grab ourselves a little bit more butter, and rectify the situation. Let's say another 1.5 tablespoons. You know what my mama used to say is butter makes it better. Actually, I think my mom has never said that. She's pretty healthy. Do you want to get a little close up on this guy? See how it's coming back into a, it's more like a sauce now, which it's not, it's flour, but it's actually becoming liquidy. Beef broth, 1 cup. In it goes, followed by our chicken broth, 1/2 cup. Just want to make sure there's no flour clumps that are building up in here, making it all chunky, gross, disgusting. Oh yeah, that smells real good. It's hard to mess up. Next thing we want to do, if it's not thick enough, which gravy on poutine I think should be pretty thick. So what we're gonna do, we got a tablespoon of cornstarch. We're gonna take a tablespoon of water or so. I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. I'm just gonna add like a drip and a drip. Now, everyone out there that's freaking out, saying, when's he gonna season it? Oh my gosh, where's the salt? Calm down, please. It's ridiculous. Bam! Kick it up a notch. My man Emil Lagasse. No gravy's complete without a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, so. I'd say it's probably, I don't know. I'm so bad with these off the cuff measurements, but maybe like half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon. And oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Nice and thick. Beautiful. Just coating the spoon. That's how you know it's good. Just kidding. That's how you know it's gravy. That's actually really good. I'm surprising myself. Wow. All right. Gravy is done. We're good with the gravy. Now, all we're gonna do is take this off the heat, set it aside for now, and we're gonna get to work on our French fries. We need to get these dried off. This is off the record. I need to get these dried off. How the heck do I do it? You tell me? Because I don't know. We're gonna get some paper towels. Just lay them out here. So, we drain off our potatoes. It's actually really important, and I joke around a lot, but you want to make sure they're super dry before they go into the oil, because water and oil that's hot do not combine well. You could get yourself into some trouble. So, lay them out on to 2 sheets of towels if you want, maybe 1. And just get them nice and patted dry. Now don't let me scare you, it's not the end of the world if there's a little water on them. Trust me, I've dropped plenty of potatoes into oil with some water on them. It's just gonna bubble up a little more. It's gonna be a little bit more high risk, high reward though. That's what I like to say. High risk, high reward. Coined that like 20 years ago. Don't look it up. We've got a deep fryer because we're bougie now, and my wonderful in-laws got me this as a gift. Right? Just kidding. I know it was you, don't worry. All right, so we get these into these baskets. You could just use a cast iron or a deep dish of some sort on, your normal stove top. That'll be just fine. But if you do it, just maybe do some research on how to do it properly, because it can be a little sketchy. All right, let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. Now, we're gonna let these sit in this oil for about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. We just wanna get them pre-fried, I like to call it. So it's been about 5 minutes, and if you wanna take a look down here, oh, I can do it into this camera here. This is really hot. I don't know, they just look like they're good. So it's been about 5 minutes. This is called the pre-fry. So we're gonna take them out, dump them onto a baking sheet with a little wire rack. Into the oil we go. Oh yeah. Love that instantaneous bubble up. All right, so as you can see, it's been like a minute and a half maybe, and they're already getting this nice, beautiful dark brown coloring that we want all around them. I like to give them a little jiggle here and there, just to make sure they're getting evenly heated up. All right, it's been about 10 minutes? I don't know. I think these guys are a little thicker, so they took just a little bit longer. If they're thinner, you can count on a little bit less time, but pretty sure it's been 10 minutes. So we're gonna take them out of the oil, just dump them right onto our sheet pan. Wow, don't those look good? Oh my gosh. It's just to hit it with a little bit of this coarse salt. Bam. All right, so all we've got left here is just to assemble. So it's pretty simple. We're gonna take a little handful of these fries. Oh my gosh, these came out really good, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna try to just do as much as I can, because I know we're gonna be eating a lot. But then again, I don't want to just have any spares left over. We're gonna put them all in here. It's gonna be overflowing. That's perfect. So I've got some cheese curds here. These are straight out of Target, because that's like the only place you could find near me that has cheese curds, other than maybe a cheese shop, but I didn't really look that extensively. So we've got some cheese curds. These are cheddar. If it's a super big cheese curd, just break it in half. Doesn't have to be crazy, super massive. But here we go. I'm just gonna strategically place these. I might even pop some underneath these fries here. But more cheese, the better, let's be real. Just gonna drizzle some of this bad boy all over it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got some rogue action going down onto the side, but that's okay. We're just making messes left and right. Who cares? Thanks for grabbing it. Oh yeah. Oh man. Look at that. Can you just take a moment and appreciate just how ridiculous that looks? The Canadians know what they're doing, let's be honest. Holy cow. It's just so much fat, so much grease, so much cheese, so much gravy. I'm gonna just take a little bit of that off the side. So, we're gonna pop it in the oven. Ooh, that's pretty hot. 400 degrees, maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll just see what it's looking like. I'll tell you afterwards, but stay tuned. Are we hot? Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Holy cow, this just looks unbelievable. The last step here, and maybe it's sacrilegious, but I'm just gonna drizzle. A little bit of Italian parsley on there on this French dish. And that's all she wrote. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to just tuck in, as my fellow Australians might say. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Wow. Poutine is just so good. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best thing I've made today and possibly ever. It's crunchy. The fries are perfect. I think that the thick fries are probably the way to do it. It's so good. The cheese curds are melty. They just are ridiculous. And the gravy ties it all together. You can't go wrong with cheese, gravy, and fries. Oh man. Yep. Unbelievable. But hey, if you guys liked this episode and you feel like watching it ever again, maybe, who knows, just feel free to hit subscribe, because why not? It's free. And lets me know you guys like it. So smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.